So, I have to make a confession. I got scared earlier because there were certain people in the crowd saying, we've heard too much, we're hitting saturation. When I went round a little bit later on, having cut what I was trying to say short because I thought I might have lost the entire audience, nearly everyone I gave a hymn sheet to said, tell me the end, or want to know where it went. Can I just ask how many people wanted to know what the end of that was going to be about? There's only a couple of paragraphs, it's pretty short, we've done most of it. I'll stick with the paragraphs. That's where I went wrong first time, I waffled. Okay, so we've talked about fracking, we've talked about the Belamonte Dam, we've talked about the other one. There are these patterns emerging. In all of these stories, there are 5 players. The corporations, the venture capitalists, the environment agencies, the governments, and the protest groups, or should we say, protector groups. Get in there. Lastly, BP. You know what they're doing with the oil spill? They're pouring toxic chemicals on it. It sinks to the bottom of the ocean, disappears from sight, kills everything at the very bottom of the food chain. Then we have starvation in the oceans, bottom up. Let's see what's happening to the world. It's happening everywhere. So, this is very quick. See, I'm just skimming now, really. Just skimming. People in their thousands are rising up all over the world to challenge the status quo in the same way that we are doing. We want a free future and a planet that can breathe and sustain future generations of human beings now. If we want this to happen, we need to be amongst these people. That's us. We're already amongst. This is what we're doing. Corporations look at the world's environment as nothing more than resources to be used for capital gain, no matter what the cost, as long as it's not theirs. But they have never been as big and powerful as this, nor were their CEOs so indistinguishable from government officials as they are today. In fact, there are now more laws that protect corporations from people than there are laws that protect people from corporations. And I'm sure we can all feel that. Yeah? Our planet is being assaulted from many directions at once, and we are about to kill the oceans, species, and the very air we breathe if this madness continues. The human race is like a car with no driver, and we're all in the back seat going, who's going to rescue us? Right? That's why we need to step into the driving seat now. We need to stop asking our governments and our environment agencies to listen to us. We should probably continue to write letters, but we shouldn't hope for an answer. We need to start doing very exciting things. We have the ability. I have an idea that I'd like to get everybody involved in. How about if I set up a Facebook group in the next 2 days called Sussex Off the Grid? Now, can you imagine if we work together with all the technical skills that we have and all the different things that we know how to do, and we're talking about exploring things like perpetual motion devices, solar, wind, in our garden, cleaning the water. How would it be if town by town we took Sussex off, first the energy grid, then the electrical grid, and then maybe even got ourselves to a place? Can we do this? I mean, can we actually do this? Do we want to do this? Do we want to do this? Are we willing to lean right into this project? Okay, so what I'm going to do in the next 48 hours is I'm going to set up a Facebook group. I know not everyone's on Facebook. There will be a website that follows. Just keep speaking to your friends. Keep coming back to Belted Out at Balcombe. We'll find ways to get the information out to everybody. What I would ask for the first instance, we would like 30 people. Self-appointed, choose yourself and say, I've got something to give to this project. I want to be one of the core 33. I don't know why 33. We're not going to be militant on it. If there's more than 33, fine. If there's less, fine. But if you want to be one of the 33, stay afterwards. We're not asking you to learn any new skills either. We're asking you to bring the skills that already make you excellent at what you do, that when you use those skills, you are completely connected with life. So, for example, if you're really good at chatting people up on the phone, that's one of my skills. I love chatting people up on the phone. I used to work in sales. That's a really good skill, because you could be on the phone getting local businesses to come in. We really have to cut it fine. Yeah, I can read that, but I need to finish what I'm saying as well. Okay. Please, chaps, please. Jim, where's Jim? Where's a good policeman? If we go over for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, is that all right? I know we're supposed to finish at 4. If we haven't got enough time. Where's Jim? All right. So yeah, just if you've got skills, whether they are you're loaded with money and you don't know how to spend it and you just want to give financially and you haven't got time, great, stay behind. If you know how to build solar panels or wire them up to people's roofs so that you can use electric off solar, stay behind. If you can chat people up on the phone, if you know how to start projects and manage them and organise lots of people, stay behind. Do you get what I'm saying? If you want to be one of the 33, stay behind. Sorry, and the notes. Oh yeah, of course. We would like to thank Firefly, who is the organisation that supplied the solar power that has made this event possible. Yeah. Big shout out to them, absolutely awesome to be able to demonstrate what we're doing actually on the stage. And now, is there any more announcements? Can anyone think of anything that hasn't been said that needs to be said before we close? No. The whole day has been powered by sunlight. Renewable energy works. And now Susie is going to scoop you up in the last 5 minutes.